Well, I'm happy for our guys. Obviously, we've put a lot of work into it, and we haven't had as many results as we like. So I'm pleased that we played tough enough and well enough and made some adjustments to be able to win and have a little better feeling for ourselves. We're looking forward to our trip to Philadelphia on Wednesday.
Hey, Coach, close games today all around the league. Been close games for Richmond, for Fordham throughout the season. What makes the difference down the stretch in these games that are decided by 3 or 6?
Yeah, I mean the same things probably, John. I think turnovers or taking care of the ball and getting a good shot each time. Free throws, we've been a good foul shooting team. Dushan's an excellent free throw shooter. Doing those things I think is probably where you would start. Guard play is always so important just because they have the ball so much of the time. They have to make the decisions. They have to take care of the ball. It's really, really hard to play guard in college because of all the responsibility that you have. So I thought Kel managed the game, one of his better games tonight for sure. And we feel fortunate. We weren't perfect by any means down the stretch, but we did some things very well. We didn't turn the ball over and held on for the win.
You spoke of Kel, his sort of evolution is becoming evident here. Could you comment on that and perhaps what he's doing as a point guard that's helped?
Yeah, I think, for Kel, some of the guys, some of the best players, of course, we've had have been these smaller guards. And, Kevin Anderson and Jacob Gilliard, I feel like, came in and, they know a lot more about basketball than I did or anybody did because they have such a great feel. But other guys have learned and gone through some things because even though they're playing a similar game as they have when they grow up, which is an advantage for a smaller player, they need to learn where everybody is and managing the game and having command of what's going on out there. And like I said, it just, no matter what team it is, there's just going to be a extra responsibility on that position. And Kel has is improving and getting better. He gets a lot of attention from me and the coaches because of the value of the position, but also his potential. And today, I think they really wanted to pressure him. And he was just, he's really effective at getting by his man, getting himself shots, dropping a couple off for layups. So that was one of his better games for sure, and hopefully that'll continue as we move forward.
Can you update us on AP's condition? Maybe if he'll play again?
Yeah, I'm not sure, John. I don't think it looks great right now. He's going to see a doctor again, I believe, early this week, but I don't think it looks great right now. We think it might be a tear of his MCL. Disappointing for him, for us. But we'll make sure he gets great treatment and gets himself well as quickly as possible.
As long as you're on that subject, is there anything new regarding Delani or George Washington III?
No, it's going to be really hard for George. The timeline for George Washington III would be really hard, and Delani, same. The timeline is we're just probably going to miss it. Again, if only because it's Delani do I hold out a little bit of hope. But I think that I think that's going to be hard because I think the timeline just goes right past when our season is.
Hey, personally, do you still enjoy trips to Philadelphia more than St. Bonaventure or Dayton because you're a Philly person?
Well, I don't want to say anything bad about any other place, John. Of course, yeah, Philadelphia. It's a great place, and obviously people are feeling great up there. I'll be able to see a lot of friends at the game in between since we'll be up there. So, yeah, great time to be up there with Eagles as Super Bowl champs. Everybody will be in a great mood.
Mikal, how would you sort of evaluate your progress here in the last week or two with the scoring and playmaking?
Yeah, after that VCU game, I keep saying it, but that just really didn't sit well with me. And I just stayed in the gym, shot on our shooting gun at night, and yeah, that's basically what got me going.
Is it the scoring that stands out to you, or more of the point guard responsibilities that you've inherited here since Delani's been down? What do you like about what you're doing?
I like how the coaches are just telling me to be aggressive, and also my teammates. In that first half, I didn't have a good first half. But, they told me that just keep being aggressive. We know how good you are, and, yeah, that's what keeps me going.
You've played a ton of close games. Fordham's played a ton of close games. In this league, what makes the difference down the stretch in these close games?
Definitely our defense, rebounding. In the start of the game, we weren't getting offensive boards. Defensive boards, and that really hurt us, and we were down. So I think us just locking in on defense really helped us down the stretch, and I think that really helps us. And also scoring, obviously, but I think it starts with defense.
Hey, as you guys head into the last few games of the season, what keeps the Spiders motivated? Obviously, last year, reaching for the regular season title was part of it.
Yeah.
This year, that's not within reach. So what keeps the Spiders going hard in the last few games?
What keeps us going is really Coach Mooney. He's hard on us every day, so that keeps us going. And I think as a group, like our team, like we think that we're good, so I think we go out there and think we could win every game. So I think that really helps us too. So. Yeah.
At the end of the first half, you put up a long three, and Coach Mooney came over and talked to you for a few minutes on your way out.
Mm-hmm.
Did that have anything to do with the second half and your second half performance?
For sure. I had a couple turnovers and stuff, and it was a bad first half for me. So I think I really had to step it up. So I think that really motivated me into doing better in the second half. So.